Well, I think, David, they would probably see that as another reckless act by Tesla. I mean, the SEC put a ladder up to the limb he's on and tried to give him a graceful way out, showing, I think, fairly clearly, as several of your commentators this morning have said, that they are trying to avoid worse damage to the company. But they can't stand by, as Andrew was saying a moment ago, they can't stand by and have a recklessly false, at a minimum, tweet going to the marketplace and unlawful acts being conducted like that. So can you, having rejected it, can you put the settlement back together? I think so. It's probably not going to be the same deal. And every time and every day that goes by, Musk makes it more difficult for them to leave him as CEO. The first deal would have left that, and that's going to get harder.
Richard, I'd love to get you to weigh in as well on, I mean, sometimes we see criminal and civil at the same time. Sometimes we see criminal follow an SEC complaint like this.
Yes.
Do you have any sense, having read the complaint, as to the likelihood, in your opinion, that it could be followed by action from the Department of Justice?
Well, every violation of SEC rules is automatically a federal crime. The question is prosecutorial discretion, which things are serious enough to merit that escalation. I think there, and 10b-5 is the core anti-fraud protection of the marketplace. So you're into a zone where criminal action is certainly possible. And everybody needs to be aware of that, because then you're talking thermonuclear weapons and the much greater potential collateral damage to shareholders, employees, car owners. So hopefully we won't get there. That's a draconian step, but the facts would allow such a claim.
Jeffrey, he had this settlement. It was there. 2 years stepping off as chairman, as we've said, a couple of new board members added, independent directors. The fact that he was able to actually say no to that, what does that say about the power of this board?
It's really alarming, David. As you came out with that, I couldn't believe it early this morning as we were hearing the deal, as you revealed it, that was turned down. Richard Breeden, as always, is exactly right. It was an unbelievably generous deal. What it tells us is this board, as a strategic plan, must be using the Jim Jones, Jonestown Suicide Pact. They're drinking the Kool-Aid of the founder. It is completely as self-destructive as Musk himself is. We have many brilliant creators. Wang Laboratories would not have existed without Ann Wang, and Cray Research wouldn't have existed without Seymour Cray, and Control Data wouldn't have existed without William Norris, and goes on and on. Ed Land of Polaroid, and guess what? These brilliant founders, Ken Olsen of Digital, they destroy their own creation. And how anybody, an analyst in technology, or can be cheering on the sidelines saying, "Oh, the SEC shouldn't punish this guy." They're the greatest threat to the success of a company is its own brilliant creator. The board is on the best autonomous driving that apparently Tesla has right now. Is this board is on cruise control. They're doing nothing. They have great reasons to act too.